Good evening, children. I hope everyone are doing fine. Let us continue with the chapter 8, that is wind, storm and cyclones. So students, we in this chapter we learned about winds, what is storms and how cyclones occur, and also the structure of cyclone. So we performed few activities also to know how hair expands on eating and how hair exerts pressure, isn't it? And we know what are the destruction caused by cyclone. So we know that it caused destructions, it gonna damage our environment, but we also need to know what are the safety measures that we need to take up to get prevented from these cyclones. So what are the effective safety measures? So we are going to look today in this video. Okay, so let us begin. Coming to effective safety measures, so we know that a cyclone forecast and warning services, right? So what is the like how we get to know there is a cyclone? So by forecast, and they give a warning to us not to go out, be careful and keep all the emergency contacts with us. So all these warnings will be given by the forecast, right? Cyclone forecast. And rapid communication of warnings to the government agencies, the ports, fishermen, ships and to the general public. So always there will be a communication of warnings. They keep on giving warnings through media, through communication for many government agencies, as well as to the ports, fishermen especially, and also to the ships, those who operate ship, and to the general public also. And construction of cyclone shelters in the cyclone prone areas. So in the cyclone prone areas, so they need to construct a cyclone shelters in these areas, and administrative arrangements has to be done for moving people fast to safer place. So administrative arrangements includes the police or cops. Okay, so public what do you say, public supporters, public figures. Okay, so they gonna involve in this, help people, help public to move to safer places. This has to be constructed as a shelters in these prone areas. Okay, and so action on the part of the people. So even we need to be very alert, right? So we should not ignore the warnings which is issued by meteorological department. So we know that it is a department where we get the weather report, right? So if they give any warnings or any instruction through TV, radio or newspaper, we should follow it sincerely. We need to cooperate for that. We should never ignore it. Okay, so we should make necessary arrangement to shift the essential household goods, domestic animals and vehicles, etc. to safer place. So we don't know when the cyclone occurs, so before that we need to take precautions. So precautions is better than cure, right? So we should make necessary arrangement. So what are the arrangement is required to shift our household goods, and if we are raising domestic animals, how to shift them, and also vehicles, how to shift vehicles. So all these we need to be aware how to shift in emergency purpose to a safer place. So we need to make that arrangements. Okay, and we need to avoid drinking on roads through standing water. So we need to avoid this water. We should never drink that water, as floods may have damaged the roads. And keep ready the phone numbers. Okay, so we need to be ready with the phone numbers. What kind of phone numbers we should be ready with? Like emergency service numbers, like police, fire brigade and also medical centers. So these numbers we need to keep it ready. Okay, so if there is any emergency we can call up to these numbers, isn't it? For example, there is a cyclone in one area and people are they don't have any public support, sorry, they don't have any police support, if they don't have any emergency support, uh, what they can do, they can go to this, they can dial the number and they call up to this emergency service number and they can obtain the help from them. Okay. So here in this picture, first picture, you can see it is anemometer for measuring speed of wind. So we know that the value of speed of wind. So how do we get that measurement? It is through this meter, that is anemometer. We call it as anemometer. So we have learned that all storms are very low pressure systems, right? So wind speed plays an important role in the formation of storms. And therefore it is also important to measure the wind speed, isn't it? The instrument that measures the wind speed is called anemometer. Don't forget, children, you may get a question, oh, what is the instrument used to measure speed? That is anemometer. Okay. So usually we get the report from Meteorological Department, New Delhi. It will be there. Okay. So it is responsible to give the reports on weather forecast. Okay. And next we shall see, next picture you can see here, that is image of tornado. So last I couldn't show this picture. So this is how the tornado looks like, right? So here, so as I said, tornado is not common in our country. It is seen in other countries. Okay, so this is how the tornado looks like. Next, coming to other precautions if we are staying in a cyclone hit area. So we know that there are few areas where cyclone occurs. So in that particular areas, what kind of precautions that we need to take? We should not drink water which is contaminated. Okay, and we should store the drinking water for emergencies. And we should not touch switches and fallen power lines. Okay, we should not touch it, especially wet switches. Okay, and we should not go just for fun sake. Okay, simply roaming around is not good. So if it is not safe, we should not just go out. Okay, so simply unnecessarily we should not go out for fun. Okay, and we should not pressurize the rescue force by making undue demands. So people are there to rescue us, andre nammana kaapadodakke irtare, haganta we should not demand them. Okay, we should not pressure them. We should not pressure the police or people who are coming for our rescue. We should not force them, or we should not pressure them by making undue demands. So by demanding them. Okay, and cooperate and help your neighbors and friends. So not only a self responsibility we should take care, so we should also take care of the neighbors also. They are also neighbors and friends of ours, so we should take care of them also. And we need to cooperate with them. Okay, and nowadays the technology is so well developed, and it is going to help this things through satellites, radar, cyclone alert and cyclone watch. Okay, so and these days are better protected, right? So due to technology improvement, in early part of last century, coastal residents may have had less than a day to prepare or evacuate their homes from an oncoming cyclone. Okay, so they had a very little time to get prepared to escape from this cyclone. So thanks to these things, that is satellites, radars, cyclone alert or cyclone watch. So this was issued 48 hours in advance of any expected storm, and a cyclone warning is issued 24 hours in advance. So 24 hours before only it was issued. Okay, and the message is broadcast every hour. So the message was circulated every hour or half an hour when a cyclone is nearer to the coast. Okay, so ಇನ್ನೇನು cyclone ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾದಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು, they were broadcasting this about cyclone every hour. So after every hour they used to circulate the message. Okay, several national and international organizations cooperate to monitor the cyclone related disasters. So like India and other country, so several nations and international organization, we are linked with other international organization where our country and other country is cooperating to each other and they are going to monitor the cyclone related disasters. Okay, so this is about advanced technology which is going to help to get protected from cyclones. Okay, so children, so here I have completed your chapter. So do go through your textbook once again and re-watch the videos from first so that you'll understand much better. Worksheet will be sent along with this video. Do watch it and have a good day.